Hi, I'm Deborah Myberg and I'm with Eric Liu, founder of a really unique concept, an innovative wine shop in Hong Kong called Bacchus and Century. But Eric,
yes?
I don't see any bottles in the shop, so tell me what's going on here.
Well, this is a wine and champagne shop. We brought in our own collection, which spans from year 2000, which is our youngest year, all the way to 1900.
So 100 years worth?
101 years. So basically, you have wines here and champagne from all sorts of vintage where the customer can actually choose a particular vintage, and basically it is my job to advise them on what kind of wine they would be suitable for them.
How did you choose to display your wines like this with labels and a listing of the types available on top of a beautiful vine? How did you come up with that idea?
Well, it's simple because from the very beginning we think wine is a little bit like art, okay? So in this concept, when we thought that we were not going to display any labels or bottles, we thought that the best way to project what we feel wine is to make, first of all, the wine tree in this wall, and showing for each of the vintage a piece of art. And we chose paintings of all these vintage years.
But Eric, where is the wine? I'm thinking it might be behind the, yes.
It is behind each doors, and everywhere around the shop we have 1,800 bottles to choose from.
All hidden from sunlight, heat, vibration.
The ultimate way for conservation of those very old vintage.
So say I'm your first customer, I walk in the door, my first time in the shop. How do you help me select a wine?
Well, first of all, I would ask you whether you know the concept. Because if you're looking at the wall and you're just wondering exactly what we're doing. So usually the customer has never heard of the concept, so I would tell them we are a French wine and champagne shop. And then if they are in the right place, then I would basically ask them, are you looking for a particular vintage? If they say yes, we go directly to it. If they say no, then I move on to ask them whether they are purchasing for a gift, for themselves, for drinking tonight for dinner, or stocking for a special occasion which is coming in a few weeks. That's how I would ask them first. Beyond
some great vintages on the wall, I also see some interesting history on the wall. Over there somewhere is the year I graduated from high school.
Yeah.
And what else? Tell me a little bit more about some history on this wall.
Well, one example I can give you, 1969, which is right here, which is my birth year, which is the year of the first man on the moon, and which is an excellent year for Burgundy.
And a great wine to serve with a full moon.
Yeah, definitely.
Others?
Well, another one which is a special bottle which is kept for President Hu Jintao. We have a Lafite Rothschild of his birth year, 1942, which is quite exceptional.
That would be interesting to try. Not only does Bacchus and Century have a full wall of artwork representing 100 years worth of vintages, they also created a special wall for connoisseurs that features the finest producers in the world, Lafite, Latour, Mouton Rothschild. So maybe, Eric, you could tell us a little bit about this wall.
Well, we wanted to introduce to the customers for their favorite chateaus a little bit of history about education, about the chateaus that they prefer. So on that wall, we have the information, the biography, let's say, of the chateau, when it was established, who owns it, the best years, some kind of price ideas, the range price ideas, and a little bit of anecdote about each chateaus.